on the phone and text back and forth, and it was good to get a chance to really finally meet him and talk to him, and got a chance to meet his wife. Kath came out and met his wife and his little boy Eli. So it's a great family. I told him after the game, just stay the course. He's on the right track. They're going to get it going there. He's about the right things, and a class guy. I think again one of the bright young coaches in this business that's got a bright future.
Anything new on Vincent's knee?
No, his I don't know what they actually call it, but he just his kneecap popped out in practice. So they got to decide. It'd probably be this week sometime. Probably decide if they can just brace it and he can play with it, or if it's something that he's going to have surgery. I don't know. So still kind of up in the air on him.
Matt Bachor showed his mean streak again tonight, taking that safety down into the end zone and burying him. Talk about Matt and what he brings to this team.
Yeah, Matt's he's what you're looking for in an offensive line. He's a great player. I'm super glad we got a lot of those guys that you're seeing play a little bit. Because you're going to lose. It's nice to know when you lose John Simpson, you got a guy like Bachor. It's going to be stepping in there ready to go next year with a lot of experience. And same thing with Cade Stewart, and same thing with Chandler, and same thing with Blake. Blake's a talented player for us. So we got a good group. And Putnam, he got a lot of experience tonight. He's a guy that'll get some experience all throughout the year. So again, you're losing some really good guys, and to know that you got a bunch of guys like that'll be able to plug in there with Carmen. Jordan McFadden. It'll be a good group next year. We're gonna lose 4 really good players, but we'll have a really good group ready to go, and then a good signing class coming in.
What do you think of Lynn Jay sort of jumping over the top like that? Coach Elliott is saying it's kind of a lost art.
I think he's been dreaming of doing that for a while. It's just been about when he could get the opportunity to do it, and that was one of those where I think he knew he was going to get the ball, and he looked like he had trampolines in his shoes. He just boing, shot up the air, but he was excited. He's a ball of energy and very competitive, and it was a great play. That's all I can say. I used to see that all the time. Back in the day, you'd see Bo Jackson over the top and Herschel Walker and all those guys. That used to be Major Ogilvy and Tony Nathan back in the days. They'd jump over those piles and and you got away from that over the years. So Lynn Jay bringing it back, old school.
Did you ever think you'd be a part of a movie?
Did I ever think I'd be a part of a movie? Not necessarily. I've had a lot of people ask me, who's going to play me in the movie. I've had that question many times, but me personally in a movie, not really. But like the lady asked me tonight, she's like, she asked me that question. Did you ever? And I'm like, well, she said, are you sad you're not in the movie or something like that? I'm like, we're in the movie. We're standing right here. I'm here. You're here. They're making a movie. We're here. We're a part of it. So it was kind of neat. I actually stood there for a second when I was walking off at halftime and just kind of watched them come down the hill. It was wild. I assume it went well at the run plays and stuff on the field.
Yep.
It's not like regular plays. It's like they have it set up mid-play.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Put them in a position and put them in pause, and then they would drop a flag and let them play out.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
funny part was watching the Ray swap places.
Huh.
They would, like, the one guy would make a tackle, then the real Ray would go jump in.
Our Ray? Like the real Ray?
The actor Ray, then they had a double for him.
Oh, okay. Corey Crawford was one of the players.
Oh, wow.
Y'all remember Corey Crawford? Yeah, he popped up at practice the other day. I'm like, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm in the movie. So that was pretty cool. So he was one of them. Yeah, pretty neat. That was a pretty neat deal.
When you want to sub in the fake Ray.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm curious, who would you want to play you in a movie?
Oh, that's easy, Matthew McConaughey. I've said that many times. I've said that many times. He might be a little busy. He's a Longhorn. So he'd be my top choice for sure. Tom Cruise is too short. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.